So eventually I'm going to take this code and I'm going to pre-compile it. And I'm going to have to save it somewhere. And I'm going to have to serve it here. So I'm going to start setting this up by going over here and putting in, and I'm going to put this, I'm going to access this with a path of assets, and I'm going to call this app.js. And I'm just going to get this set up. I'm not going to do the pre-compiling yet or the transpiling yet. If I go to run this at this point, I'll see that it can't get this file. File doesn't exist. Well, what if we actually have the file? I'm going to go over here and add a folder called assets. You could put style sheets, whatever you want to in here. And I'm going to put my app.js. And if I go over here, I still won't get it. I have to be very explicit with Express. Express doesn't just serve up files because they exist. But what I could do is I could actually set it up to say, hey, look, Express, what I want you to do. I want you to set this up. So Express actually has some middleware. And what I could end up doing here is I could say, hey, look, if you end up coming in here with the path of assets, what I want to do is whatever is after assets, I want to see if you could end up finding in express.static. And what I have to give is a folder here. And I'm going to do path.join wherever I am now. And this is going to be in my assets folder. Once I end up doing this, it'll end up serving up the file. I no longer see that error. I don't have anything in the file, but it is serving up the file. Again, some people end up getting confused by this. This doesn't have to be the same name of the file. If I wanted to, I could name this whatever, and I could go back over here. Now, if I just refreshed, it wouldn't end up finding the file, but I'd have to go over here and put in whatever. I don't see the need for the confusion. If it's in the assets folder, I'm going to put it in the assets folder and set this up with assets, and it'll end up being the same result. So this is just some middleware that you could use if you actually want to serve files up, existing files, as opposed to the API routes where we're getting data and we're sending back data.